This is a message to all my supporters of this podcast. I'm introducing a new supporters program. You can contribute a small amount as a one-off payment to show your love for this podcast. Thank you in advance for all your contributions.
A payroll and HR company needs to be prepared for whatever is going to happen. You could say that over 70 years of experience helping businesses all over the world run smoothly is good preparation. But for ADP, that's not enough. To make sure millions of people are getting paid on time and in compliance, we're staying on top of each new piece of legislation. So when it comes down to it, ADP isn't just a payroll and HR company. We're the company that helps you navigate the complexities. ADP, HR talent, time, benefits, and payroll. Informed by data and designed for people.
I just wanted to let you know before we start the podcast that I am doing an online podcast course, how to be able to create, get your guests, scale it and monetize it. So please do go to abmpodcastcourse.co.uk and go into the contact us bit. I'm looking for new people to be able to be a podcast creator and really to be able to develop their skills and knowledge into a podcast. So as I said, go to abmpodcastcourse.co.uk and sign up. Thanks.
Hi everyone, this is Mark Hayward from the Absolute Business Mindset podcast and YouTube channel. Today is Mindset Monday again, and today I want to talk about there is only one way to be able to get growth. Growth is when you are outside your comfort zone. So what I want to talk about today is, we've talked about fixed mindset and growth mindset, and I think it's so important. We've talked about it before, and we need to keep coming back to that. You need to be open to opportunities. You need to be open to learnings, open to clients to be able to develop your business. But this particularly is something which I am trying to practice, and because I think that when you're in your comfort zone, you're just ticking over, you're doing your job, you might be watching Netflix, you might not be spending your time on your business or your side hustle, and that is absolutely fine for so many people. And if you're listening to this and you're one of those people, probably should stop listening to these sorts of podcasts. Because for me, growth comes outside your comfort zone. It's pushing you to develop skills that you have not perfected yet. And perfecting skills is the way to go. Now, we've talked about wealth and assets, which are totally important, but you need to understand how to build your assets. So whether it's property, whether it's courses, whether it's coaching and being able to do webinars, these are all assets, but you need to be able to learn the skills to be able to do them. So all these things, and the other thing I just want to say, this is a bit of a side note, is that you need to have patience. You need to think of these things between a 2 to 5 year progression. Only in those times will you really be able to perfect your art, perfect your skill, perfect your profession to be able to be truly successful. So that was just a bit of a side note, but let's back to your comfort zone and outside your comfort zone. So if I was you and you're in a career, I would get a side hustle. I'd be reading books. I'd be listening to books, listening to podcasts, learning new things. I try, and with my entrepreneurial lifestyle, which is coming pretty soon, more on that later, I think you need to be able to go on at least a course a year to build up your skill set, if not twice a year. Sometimes these courses can be quite long term. So whether you're doing an MBA or a certification for coaching, or a property course to learn a new strategy, these things take time. You need to give yourself some time, but they only come when you're outside your comfort zone. So if you're listening to this and you're in a business and you're thinking, well, my business is ticking over absolutely fine, you are not building your business. You might be able to learn something new in your area, or equally you do something different, and just start it small. Start a small business, get it ticking over, get some clients, learn your client base, learn what they need, perfect your service, and then build it and scale it. So guys, I really think you guys should really think about, if you don't have a side hustle, to start one up. You could do a podcast, for example, start doing podcasting. So there is always ways to be able to get growth outside your comfort zone. All right, guys, thank you so much for all of your subscriptions, all of your downloads, all your listens. It's been fantastic, your support so far, and I hope that you'll enjoy these podcasts soon. Thank you very much. Bye.